Miles is someone who believes in putting in the reps, whether it's business, mindset, or anything in between. The progress only happens when you stop to reflect and adjust. Today, he's breaking down the wins, the lessons, and what is changing as he builds momentum into March. This is his February recap.
To the rhythm of my intuition, anything I want, I speak into existence. That's how I'm living.
Welcome to episode 12, Finding Rhythm. Another recap one. Let's hop into it. Like, February flew, so...
It did go by really quick, if I'm being honest. So Miles, February's done. How would you sum up the month in one sentence?
Accelerated growth with a side of headaches.
How was your mindset this month? Did you feel focused or were there lots of distractions?
No, I felt good. I felt focused. Yeah, I did better, continuously better. Yeah, I've definitely felt like I'm pretty dialed in right now.
What habits helped you keep your mind sharp?
I've been continuing on the breathwork piece. I think I mentioned that on the first one, which has been fairly new to me. And it's been so effective, honestly. Shout out to the boy, Nick Sweeney, again. He just dropped an app called Coherence. So if you're listening, go get that. But his stuff on YouTube, he's putting out more fire on that. And I've been loving the breathwork stuff. It's like this mixture of... It's meditation too, right? And it made me realize, me thinking about it more is like, I think a lot during the day, like working and stuff, I don't really breathe. You know, I know that I would encourage everyone to like do an audit of this for yourself where, you know, like you're working and you're doing something or thinking through something. Me personally, I think that I stopped breathing, which is not a good thing. You want to be having these slow breaths. So the breath work has then made me more aware of that. So I'm excited to kind of continue that on throughout the year. So that's a new like thing that I've kind of put in the toolbox.
Anything you struggled with mentally or found challenging?
Yeah, I think I said the same thing last time too. It's like there's certain things that like come up that but this is just part of being a business owner and building businesses and stuff. There's certain things that come up that I got to deal with. And even though I may not want to, it's just the reality of it. But I don't think there's any need to be sharing it here.
How did your workouts go this month? Did you stick to your plan?
Yeah, workouts been going good 3 times a week, getting stronger now, which is a good thing because, like I said, I was on that big break and I felt so weak going back into it. So go to the gym 3 times a week, and then I play hockey on Sundays. That seems like a good amount right now because I don't want to overdo it because with the baby boy, Grayson, my mom watched this and said, when you say your kid's name. Don't just say the baby. So, you know, raising Grayson and not always getting full night's sleep. So I don't want to like burn myself out and try to push it too hard. So I'm really trying to be thoughtful of that, but knowing that going to the gym is kind of important for all aspects of it. So I think the good rhythm right now is 3 times a week and then play hockey on Sundays.
How was your energy overall? Did you have any changes in diet, sleep, or recovery?
Yeah, honestly, full disclosure, I went into February thinking to myself, like, okay, I'm not going to eat any like processed food, fast food. I think I ate more processed food and fast food this month than any other month in the past 12. So I'm going to try to do this again in March and try to cut that out. So that was my change in diet, not a good one. And what was the other one?
Diet, sleep, or recovery, or recovery.
Yeah. So diet, trash, but we'll get better at that. And sleep, you know, it's been as good as it can be, you know. With Grayson, you know, we got to wake him up and feed him and stuff, but he's been stretching together some 4.5 hours. So I'm happy with it. As rested as I can be on the sleep. But recovery too, kind of plugging in like that breath work or like some yoga nidra or some like meditation stuff when I feel like my nervous system is like vibrating because it's overwhelmed has been helpful too. So I'm finding pockets of recovery, I guess.
So out of everything, diet and sleep, what's the one thing you would want to improve in March for your health?
Diet for sure. Honestly, I laughed at myself by the time this month came. Because I didn't even say it to anyone. I was just like, you know what? Let's just try to eat like really clean this month and see how it goes. Dude, I did not do that. So March, let's give it a rip.
What were some of the biggest business wins this month?
This is tough. It's like now I don't know what can be shared. But I do want to have some documentation of it, like so we can go back on this. And it's not like a ton of people are watching this, so the stakes aren't that high. So we'll just stick with the two core ones, Big Ball and Neighbor Media. The Big Ball, some big partnerships are coming in and some people that are coming in to kind of help. So that I'm really excited about. Online side of it, like it's continuing to increase, partnering up with this guy in New Jersey, who already does the warehousing and fulfillment and stuff. He's going to be a big piece in kind of getting this scaled up profitably on the ad side of it. I think that we can get that up to a pretty good number consistently through the Shopify store. Then I got the great Amazon partner who's been selling those, so he's selling more too. Working out a couple deals on the retail side and for golf courses and head professionals. Maybe I'll touch on that once that kind of gets realized a bit. But also onboarding 2 distributors for the Big Ball, one in the UK and one in Australia. So their first order should happen in March. So pumped about that. Then on the Neighbor Media side, the team is continuing to grow, which we're all excited about. Lots of good things happening there, but really I'm focusing on these good neighbor campaigns and how we can take them across Canada. So we've had some really good strategic partnerships that are starting to roll out now. Hopefully in another month or two, we'll be able to say more of what that is, but I'm super excited. It should be good.
What adjustments are you making in March to improve results?
So as always, my mindset is always going to kind of those 4 foundation, which is going to be like mind, body, businesses, and relationships. So on the mind part of it, it's like kind of this meditation, breathwork type thing, making sure that I find time to kind of recharge a bit. And don't get too high, don't get too low. Lots of good things are happening, but as well, lots of headaches appear. So don't be stay consistent at that kind of mindset level. Sit in the pocket, enjoy the process. Constantly trying to remind myself that, enjoy the build of everything. On the body side of it, diet, eat clean, I say eat clean and then just be consistent with those workouts again. I think another month of doing what I did this month from the fitness standpoint will be good. I would love to start getting in some more sauna sessions this month, but it's just a time thing. It's like it adds an extra 30 minutes when you're going to the gym if you do that. So that's kind of on the health side of it. Then on the business side of it, just execute. Just you know what to do, Miles. Just keep doing it. Again, don't get too high, don't get too low. Solve the problems that are in front of you. Start with the biggest ones and go through that. It's like tax season too. I absolutely hate. It's going to be torture, like going through and doing tax stuff. But organize that and get to the accountant. And then on the relationship side of it, as always, be a good husband to Elisa. Be a good dad to Grayson. Kind of the friend category has dropped a bit because there's just not a lot of time right now, but, summertime will come. And then, we should, fingers crossed, with the town of EG, that they can be quick. We should be submitting for demo permit and building permit. So that project should get going. So
If you had to rate your execution this month from 1 to 10, where would you put it? And remember, as per our last rules from last episode, like the last recap, you cannot pick 7.
yeah, such a great role. I am going to give a 9. 9 on execution. Could be generous, 8.5, but we'll stick with 9.
You have a lot going on with family and business. How did you balance the relationships this month?
Just thoughtful. Just be thoughtful and have like intention in what you're doing. That's really, it's a difficult thing to do, but if you just continuously kind of develop that mindset and want to remind yourself of it, it's like live with intention and kind of be thoughtful of this. Where, I think I said like last time, okay, when you come home from work, like try not to just like work till 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I think I've been doing a better job at that. Come home from work and, you've done enough, even though there's a voice in the back of your head saying you have not done enough, and just kind of release a little bit and just be in family time. So I think improving on that. So intention.
Any key moments or highlights with family, friends, or in your community?
All the highlights are going to be with Grayson and Elisa. He's 3 months old now, and I swear he's going to talk soon. Like, usually every morning I've just been saying, like, say hello. But just recently I've said that to say, I love you, say I love you. And he could sound it out. Now, his mouth can't, like, actually make the words, but the tone is there. So that's coming quick. It's amazing to watch, like, how quickly he can grow and like learn things, and he can grab like a rattler now and rattle it around, and so just him.
If you could give your February 1st self one piece of advice, what would it be?
You'll figure it out.
Ready for the last question? What's one key goal or focus for March?
I'm just going to go hard with it because it's the end of a quarter so I'm just going to say more and faster.
Any last closing thoughts for our viewers today?
No. Thank you for watching, and share it, tell people. Two core things with this. It's just going to be like consistent output, but as well try to improve week after week. I think that we have improved, whatever that we're on the 12th episode now. I think that we have improved. So I can't wait to see what it looks like after 50 episodes. So,
especially with all the new lighting upgrades.
Yeah, the new lighting
too.
in there. Hopefully it looks good.
How was your February? Drop a comment with one win and one lesson you learned this month. We'd love to hear from you.